Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Dean, and if you haven't been to this channel before, this is my channel, simply growing stuff, keeping it simple. So yeah, if you followed this channel for years, or not for years, if you followed this channel, you'd know that this is the first time I've ever done all this. So a lot has been going on, and today guys, we are rotavating, literally. So me and my pal Clyde, we hired a rotavator from Jewson's, and the whole idea is we were gonna rotavate. I think we're ready for planting. Things are kind of, in terms of structures, things are kind of where we want them to be-ish. Still got a bit of work to do. I got a greenhouse, and that's looking beautiful. So I'm just going to take you outside to show you what we've been getting up to. Please excuse the noise. You can probably hear it in the background anyway. Excuse the noise. It is what happens when people are working. Yes, we do work around here. So there we are. I'll show you what's been going on. Oh man, that's really fine now. Oh, we can go into that one, can't we? So what are we doing? Are you doing that one? Show me how to do it. No, we don't want that. We definitely don't want that one doing it. Oh wow! So that's to go forward. Yeah.
Sounds different, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
That's back.
Yeah.
So that's drive. Sorry. So look at one forward.
Yeah.
That's in neutral now.
Okay.
That's what makes sure dead man switch is on.
Okay.
If you fall over, that keep going.
All right, that's fine, man.
That's the safety.
I won't fall. Yeah, definitely. I'm sure people are kind of.
If it starts running lumpy, it shouldn't do by the time we come back. It should be alright.
Yeah. Okay.
When you get to the end, pull your clutch up.
Okay.
Pull your clutch up. Smash that forward all you can. Track it forward. That's it.
Okay.
Lift it up and let your clutch out.
And you go back again.
Clutch in.
Oh, this is so freaking dry. Let's give it a bit of a hand, a bit of a helping hand. Oh, thank you, mate.
Perfect timing.
Oh, thank you, mate. You had to do a bit of a a bit of digging, just a bit.
Brutal, isn't it?
So yeah, I think I'm done. So I just wanted to do this bit here because this is where the greenhouse is gonna go, and yeah, I think it's looking good. I think it's all pretty much ready for. So at least it make it easier for me to flatten the greenhouse and things, which is the plan. So I think everything is looking. It's where we want it to be. I'll just quickly show you some of the bits that I've done. Over the last few days. So yeah, just so you can get a bit of a close look. Honestly, this thing is actually worth it. I think we paid about £70 for 24 hours. So that included delivery. So they dropped it off at my house. And my pal Clive came and picked it up about 9 a.m. He brought it here, and yeah, then it just started working. But obviously, he had a few issues with the machine because I don't really know any of the technical stuff, to be honest. But I know they had a few issues with it, so he didn't actually start rotavating until sort of about 10. And the guy is a machine, like literally was on his. I'll show you what he's done his bit. And I'll show you what he's done, and he's done a good job. Honestly, he's done a fantastic job. So I'll show you the bit that he's done on his. So yeah, that's Clive's plot. So as you can see, he's done a fantastic job. So he's been at it since 10 in the morning. I finished work about 4, and so I took over from him. And what time is it now? About 7 o'clock. So I think we did my plot in about 2.5 hours. You know, the issue is obviously, if you can see, this is my neighbour Harry's plot. You know, you can see it's really tough ground. When it rains, it gets really muddy. But when it's summertime, when it warms up, it kind of gets really tough. And it's so difficult for this machine to work on, but I know that I need to kind of get on this as soon as possible, because if it rains, it's probably going to set again. Then we just become, a pointless exercise. So I really need to get on this as soon as possible. So I'm going to go get some compost and just sort of mix it up a little bit, and probably a bit of sand as well. And hopefully what that's going to do is allow, it's going to make the soil a little bit softer, but just so you can see what we've done. Yeah, so the bed's a little bit broken, but I can fix that later. It's just made that for access. So yeah, I think that's looking really cool. I can't think of any other way that we could have done it, to be honest. I think this is fantastic. So yeah, a greenhouse will go there. I got a lot of timber from my other neighbour, Lee. He works on the building site, so he's giving me loads of timber. And the plan is, so if you're looking from here, the greenhouse will be there. And I'll probably build some sort of platform, not a platform, but some sort of roof, so that I've got a bit of it, almost like a little tunnel that goes from there to the greenhouse, so to speak. So that's the plan. I've got enough timber to do that, and I'll just get some roofing material. So I'll probably almost kind of replicate the shed going into the greenhouse. So that's the plan. So I think today's been a roaring success. I'm quite proud of it. So let me just show you some onion. You got some onion growing here. That stuff is probably ready to go into the ground, to be honest. We could do with a little bit, but nothing is happening with the garlic. It's probably a little bit happening here, a little bit. But I'm patient. So yeah, this is where we are, guys. Honestly, I'm just really pleased with progress, and I think it's all about teamwork, and I'm glad that my mate Clyde, same passion, is interested in growing what you eat and stuff like that. And the thing what I like about the spirit, or the everybody on the allotment, we all help each other. We help each other out. I've been getting loads of free timber. Like literally, my front fence, I got the panels from Lee. The back, I got that from my neighbour. This is at home. So that's all I need to worry about. Just put some, because I do need some pig fence, definitely. Just to go sort of the length, so 75 feet on either side. That's the plan. But I think everything is kind of taking shape. It's getting to sort of where I want it to be. So now what I'm just going to do before I go, I'm just going to water the maize, because when I planted it I was hoping that we're going to get a little bit of rain, but clearly we haven't. I know we're probably meant to be getting, I think we're getting a bit of rain over sort of the next couple of days. So I'm just like, there's no harm in leaving them in there. If it's already dry, they're just going to stay the same. Then if it does rain, they'll probably just go boom. But it's just, I say there's no rush. There's literally no rush. This year is just experimental. I genuinely don't know if this is going to work out. So I don't know if the stuff I'm going to be planting is going to work out or not. But I think I need to understand the type of soil that I have and what sort of plants I can actually grow here. So I think it's all about trial and error. You could watch so many YouTube videos. You can buy as many books as you want, but if you don't try it, you're never gonna know. So I know these used to be allotments sort of a good 15 years ago. Got burned down, teenagers came in and just set the whole place on fire. So it's been sat dormant for 15 years. So as you can imagine, the soil has been having a fantastic time. There's been nobody digging or disturbing the soil. So the soil is actually going to be quite rich in nutrients. So I think it's just a case of just trying to find something to just soften that clay-like, mud, that clay-like soil, because it does get really hard, as I did mention to you. When it rains, it's really soft, but and boggy and all sorts of things. But when it gets warm, it becomes like concrete, really. So yeah, I think today's been a success. I'm really, really pleased with what we've done today, and I just want to thank my friend Clive for helping me out and stuff like that, because this machine is not exactly the easiest machine to use, but it does do the job. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, until next time, keep planting. Thank you, guys.